Welcome back, Raider Nation, to the Raider D podcast. I am your host, the Raider D. Today we're going to be talking about Jack Jones having a little bit of a rant on social media. Now everybody's making videos about it like this is some big giant deal and ooh, Jack Jones is in trouble and blah, 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 blah. So I just wanted to jump on live real quick and just address this issue. I seen the video when he made it, before any of the other content creators decided to go and make a video about this and, put him in the dumps. Let me just say this. I didn't make a video like that for a reason, because I seen the Instagram video and I didn't see anything wrong with it. Was he consuming some possible alcoholic beverages while he was doing it? Maybe he was. Maybe the thing he was drinking was iced tea. We don't really know. You know what I'm saying? So for everyone to make a big deal about what Jack Jones did online on a live stream, it just is indicative of where we're at in the season. We have literally nothing to talk about right now as content creators, and people are reaching, right? And it's all good, man. It's fun to have imaginations. It's fun to think about what a great trade a Josh Allen would be, bringing him to the team. It's fun to think about Justin Herbert coming to the Raiders. It's fun to have these conversations. But as content creators, when we start thinking and talking about things that could get somebody into trouble, that's where I draw the line. It's like, come on, guys. Let's let that lie. I seen the video probably before any of these other guys, and I didn't make a video about Jack Jones for that reason. He's not in trouble, despite what some of these other content creators would lead you to believe, that he's screwed up again, that he's going to face some kind of consequences, that he's gone too far. He didn't go too far. I watched his entire live stream. I didn't see anything in there that the NFL would have a problem with. I didn't see anything in there that Antonio Pierce would have a problem with. The only thing that I would say is, if I were talking to Jack Jones right now, and Jack Jones, if you see this video, reach out to me. Come on to the podcast. Love to have you on, brother. I would just say, remember that all eyes are on you. Because you're in the NFL, you are 1% of 1% of young boys who grow up with the dream of playing in the NFL. You're there. So just remember that when you go on any type of a podcast, on any type of a TV show, or if you're just live streaming for fun, just remember that everything that you say and do is going to be scrutinized. That's the only advice I would give to him. Just be smart about it, right? We definitely don't want you to end up like a Damon Arnett situation, because you're 10 times more talented, Jack, than Damon Arnett. 10 times. So just be careful. That's all I would say to Jack Jones. But no, Jack Jones is not in trouble. His career's not over. The NFL's not going to penalize him for being on Instagram and doing a live stream. And he was just conversing back and forth to some Patriots fans who were, kind of running their mouths, maybe a little bit. But he didn't say anything out of pocket. He didn't say anything out of line. So, Jack Jones, you're good, brother. Don't worry about it. I know it's the off season. It's the smoke season. We as content creators, we don't have a lot to talk about. And that's all it is. So we want to look at and scrutinize social media of players and pull something out of the hat. I addressed this in my earlier video about Malik Neighbors and Jaden Daniels having a conversation on a live stream. where, Malik said that Jaden's going to reunite with his old homie, right? And there's the picture of, him and Jack Jones together playing at Arizona State. Obviously, the Antonio Pierce connection. And everybody in my realm of content creators just went crazy with it. Like, this is proof, right, that Jaden Daniels definitely coming to the Raiders. There's inside information. Malik Neighbors let it slip out. Oh, it looked like Jaden Daniels didn't want Malik to say that. Like, it was this insider secret. Guys, we're all reaching because we got 2 weeks to the draft. There's not a lot to talk about. It's kind of the dead season right now. We don't even have really like mini camps going to go and talk about. We don't have camp. We're not there, right? We've got a couple of weeks to get to the draft. And then once we're at the draft, then we're going to have a ton of stuff to talk about. We're going to be breaking down right here on this channel. We're going to be breaking down each and every single draft pick. We'll be live for the entire draft. And we'll be breaking down each and every draft pick, doing game breakdown, highlight breakdown, analysis, other people's analysis. Hopefully we'll be able to get some people on the show as well. So we're going to have a ton of stuff to talk about. And so I just wanted to throw my 2 cents on that. Raider Nation, you let me know if you haven't seen the Jack Jones video or snippets of the Jack Jones video. I mean, it's on his Instagram, or at least it was. And you guys can check it out for yourselves. You know what I mean? He didn't do anything crazy. Let's jump into the comments today. Again, it's open. It's open right now. We're going to go through comments. So get your comments in right now. If you got any questions, concerns, or just want to comment on something, drop the comments in right now. Make sure you smash that like button, though. You know what to do. Smash that like button. I need your help to get this out to more people. We are at 50 people in the live, but only 10 likes on the podcast right now. I know we're just getting warmed up. We're just getting started. Happy Raider Nation. Let's go smash those like buttons. Let's see. Jack Kenna, salute. How are you, brother? Good to see you in here. Jack Jones is pulling a Jack Kenna. Laugh out loud. Let's throw Anthony up on here. I don't want off-season heat. We always have drama in the off-season, and the media lives for this. This has happened for years. I love a boring off-season, but nah, grow up. It's not professional. So, like, as far as you mean grow up, it's not professional, are you talking about Jack Jones and what he did, or just all the talking heads trying to make it into something that it's not? Because make it very clear, I am saying 100%, and that's why there's a big question mark on the thumbnail as to a problem there between him and Antonio Pierce. There is no problem there. There is no problem. What Jack Jones did, maybe it's not the best thing to do, to be doing lives if you're a professional athlete and you don't have like a producer. You're just sitting there hitting the cup a little bit, and then you decide to do a live. Probably not the best thing. We want to make sure that you're being smart about it. I'm not saying that you can't do it. There's tons of current football players and ex-football players who are making great content. The Rush podcast is awesome content. And then there's a ton of ex-NFL players who are making great content. Cam Newton, his show is super entertaining. Shannon Sharp, great show, great analysis. Love it. Maybe if you're not, though, like those guys are all exposed more to the media. They've had jobs in the media, so they understand how to produce something on a professional level. Maybe if you're Jack Jones, you just be a little bit careful about what you do, because again, we certainly don't want to see Jack Jones end up in a Damon Arnett type of situation, because he's just too talented and he's a good kid. You can tell the difference. Look at the character between Damon Arnett and look at Jack Jones. Jack Jones is a big-hearted, good young man. Damon Arnett's character was I hate to say it, but trash, right? I don't like to talk down on people, but he has some serious character flaws. Jack Jones, he doesn't have that, but he gets a little reckless, maybe. Maybe he gets a little ADHD type thing, and I can kind of understand. I can see that that's kind of in him, just the way that he talks, the way that he does things. He gets a little hyperactive on stuff, and that's totally cool. But when you're an NFL player, maybe just be careful. That's the only thing that I would say to Jack Jones. Just please, brother, please be careful. And again, Jack, if you see this and you want to reach out and you want to jump on the show, come jump on the show, brother. Would love to have you on. I reached out to you on Instagram. We'll see if you have time. Yeah, AB, Chandler Ruggs, just stop, Anthony says. Yeah. And then, Damon Arnett, throw him in there as well. Just that drama, we don't need it. The team has been through too much of it with Ruggs, getting in a horrible accident, going to prison, the girl dying, the dog dying. Like it was just terrible situation. Chandler Jones, whatever is going on with his mentality, super terrible situation with that, and to see his career end the way that it did, because again, I mean, if it hadn't, this guy was going to be a Hall of Famer. He may still end up being a Hall of Famer, but the mental issues that he has really needs to be addressed. And then, same thing with AB. Same situation. Tony in the house. What is going on? Salute, my brother. How are you? Jack Jones will be a Pro Bowler this year. Mark my words. We will see, my man. We will see. Yeah, it's the off season, Jack Kenna. It is the off season, and you know how the off season goes. It's just one of those situations. Diggs didn't do one. He could have trashed Buffalo. Yeah. Robert Munoz Jr. Hey, what is going on, brother? Salute. How are you? Okay, yeah, you're talking about the Talking Heads. Well, I guess technically I'm now part of that group as my channel is growing. Now, I guess I am a talking head. But yeah, I try to make it, I have my opinions on things. And look, we want to talk Raiders. At the end of the day, that's why I did this channel. That's why this channel is growing, is because we're all here because we want to talk about the silver and black. It is our favorite football team. It is probably for most of us, it's our favorite sports team. I know that for me personally, all I watch is football. I don't watch baseball. I used to when I was younger. I was a huge A's fan. But the game, as I grew older, it is just too slow for me. And I kind of just stopped watching. I still root for the A's, and I hope the best for them, especially now that they're leaving Oakland. That really sucks that my old stomping grounds are, without a professional team now. Golden State left. Raiders left. Now the A's are leaving. Kind of sucks.